owner who's got a fantastic story to tell us. And all the exhibits, ladies and gents, they've got their own stories behind how they're here and where they came from. So please feel free to have a news to the people. It's a nice sociable thing to do. I try to relate as much as I possibly can as a commentator, but the exhibitors know everything about that one exhibit. So two fantastic machines side by side. Great. And we'll maybe pack them all up, the two, Fenella and the Rolls together. And if you want to come into the ring, once we're packed up, we can take a photograph. Well, can you tell me, sir, what's your name?
My name is David Roberts.
And David, this machine, tell us exactly what it is.
It was made in 1928, but it was licensed in 1930, and it's a 40-50,000 Continental experimental model which was made for Stanley Sears of America. Then Madeline Carroll, the film star, owned it, and then it came back to Britain where the Cullen brothers in Lincoln bought it and made it into a hearse. And I was a student and was down in Lincoln, and I happened to find it and bought it, and much to my family's disgust and buying an old hearse. So I tore the body off it and put it back to what it was originally, which took me about 12 years. And gradually I've repaired it, and it's now in tip-top order, so much so that I decided to drive it to Monte Carlo, to the rally in Monte Carlo. So about 6 weeks ago I set off, got down to Chester, joined up with another 6 Bentleys, went over to Cannes and over the Alps, right down over the Alps, down into Monte Carlo, spent the weekend in Monte Carlo at the classic Grand Prix, then drove up through France, up through Belgium, up through Holland, back to Newcastle from Amsterdam, then home, one night in bed, then off to Inverness, join the Member Drivers Club weekend, over to Liverpool, over to Stornoway, up to the Isle of Lewis, down the Hebrides, Paris, North Lewis, South Lewis, Barra, home to Oban, and then home.
It was quite a trip. Would it have been usual that a roller like a Rolls-Royce like this would have been something as a hearse? Is that quite a deliberate thing?
Yes, and if you remember years and years ago, after the war, everybody wanted the Rolls-Royce hearse. They had it the wrong way around. They made four vans into ambulances and Rolls-Royces into hearse. It was the wrong way around. You should have the Rolls-Royce in the hearse as their ambulance.
How's it to drive?
Oh, it's beautiful to drive, yes. Of course, I have done a few little alterations, like putting on power steering of a tractor and an overdrive, and it can cruise now with modern traffic. I usually, if they're doing 70, I can pass them at 80.
Well, what mode is one on a Rolls-Royce?
Well, you must remember that it's 8 litres. That means the engine is the size of 8 Morris Minors.
And the fuel tank as big as
every 200 miles, 100 pounds.
Well, it's great to see it here. And maybe we can line the two up. Well, it's super to see such a fantastic car and get the story behind it. And we're just going to line the two up together, ladies and gents. The steamer Fenella, 100 years old, and the Rolls-Royce just back from Monte Carlo. And once they're packed up, you can come in.